カブスの今永翔太投手が日本時間4月16日、敵地ペトコパークで行われたパドレス戦に先発登板しました。この日は、黒人大リーガーの草分けであるジャッキー・ロビンソン氏に敬意を表し、今永を含む全選手が背番号42を着用するジャッキー・ロビンソンデーとして行われました。今永は5回を投げ、4安打1失点と力投を見せましたが、勝敗はつかず、今季3勝目はなりませんでした。投球数は93球で、7奪三振3四球という内容でした。この日は珍しく制球に苦しみながらも、5回西までは無失点に抑える粘りの投球を続けました。しかし西から迎えたマニー・マチャドの打席で、ライト・タッカー選手と三塁ワークマン選手が、ライト後方と本塁後方へのファウルフライを相次いで落球。9球目に投じた内角高めの147キロ直球を左中間スタンドに運ばれ、先制ソロを許しました。イニング終了後、今永はベンチに戻る際に険しい表情で口を結び、小さく首を振る場面も見られました。地元中継局、マーキースポーツネットワークのリック・サトクリフ解説者は、最初の落球について、
このプレーは非常に大きい。普通にとっていれば、今永は81球でこの回を終えられた。6回まで確実に投げられただろう。
とコメント。さらに2つ目の落球に対しては、
信じられない。この世界に50年いるが、メジャーでこんな場面は見たことがない。1打席で2つのファウルフライをエラーするなんて。
と絶句しました。また、ホームラン直後には実況のジョン・シアンビ氏が、
勘弁してくれ、ああ。
と半ば泣き声混じりに語り、
マチャドは素晴らしい打席でしたが、カブスの守備陣が自らの首を絞め、その代償として先制点を許しました。
と厳しく指摘しました。試合後、カブスのクレイグ・カウンセル監督は、
翔太は本当に素晴らしかった。パドレス打線は彼を追い込み、多くの球を投げさせて疲れさせようとしたが、それでも彼は見事なピッチングを見せてくれた。
と称賛の言葉を送りました。また、今永が試合後のインタビューで、味方守備による2度の落球について語った内容が、米ファンの間で話題となっています。今永のコメントには称賛の声が集まっており、その様子を日本語字幕付きでご紹介いたします。
First pitch swinging here. Machado pops it up. Long run Tucker. And it drops. He got his glove on it.
Oh, you don't expect that. And in the situation we're in right now, you don't need it. One pitch, you get Manny Machado to pop up. You get into the sixth inning. That pitch counts all of a sudden in order again. But you got to go back to work.
Yeah. This one popped up Amaya. And Workman drops it. It's a foul ball. Wow. A team that is normally really good defensively with two miscues. Yikes.
You can't hit a fly ball much higher than this, but it's definitely a play at any level that's got to be made. Amaya was trying to get there, but he ain't going to get there. I mean, he was probably 10 feet away from where that ball was coming down.
Yeah.
Gage was playing deep. He had a long ways to run, but a play that needs to be made. Yeah, Miguel's not going to get there. And he just kind of overran it.
Yeah. So errors charged on both those plays. One on Workman and one on Tucker.
I don't think I've ever seen it. two pop-ups and two errors. The same guy in a big league game.
The 2-2. Jeez. Wow. That's a heck of an at-bat by Manny Machado. And the Cubs defense cost themselves a run. It's 1-0.
There's a lot of guys in the big leagues that you could probably get away with it. That's not one of them. Manny Machado has been doing some great offensive things for a long time, and you give him another chance, you give him another chance, you just keep giving him a chance, he's going to get you.
2 errors. I think he fouled off 6 or 7 pitches.
go back and take a look at what could have been. One pitch, one out, inning over. Nope, not this time. There it is again, an opportunity to get into the dugout. Game tied. Not tied anymore.
The 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Here's the thing, as frustrating as it is, and I know it's frustrating for fans and for Craig Counsell.
So Shota Imanaga always thinking one step ahead. He never seems to get rattled, even when he has bases loaded. And then you see a guy like Xander Bogaerts with his approach a little off, and then he pops out to first base side, and they're back in the dugout ready to swing away. What'd you see from Shota?
Yeah, I just saw, listen, every time it's not always just going to go smoothly. Sometimes you got to pitch with a little bit of traffic on the base pass, and he's able to do that. He made pitches when he had to make them. I mean, he gave up one solo home run after the guy got 6 strikes, basically. And you look at the third inning, right? He gets the walk to Arise. Arise is a very tough at bat. And then you're facing Manny Machado, and boom, he just blows a heater by him. He's got that extra little giddy up on it. And then Xander Bogaerts gets something that he thinks he can handle. But we talk about that backspin on his ball and the ability to kind of ride through the zone. Finds himself another time. Here we are in a situation, second and third, one out. Jason Hayward up. You know, great breaking ball, and then he pulls the string on Maldonado and gets him. And then this at bat right here, you know, with Manny Machado, could have been out of this inning with about 4 pitches, the 80 pitches, and have a chance to go back out there. Kyle Tucker drops the ball, then he gets another pop up. And these are kind of things you have to overcome. Like, you can't feel sorry about yourself. You can only focus on the next pitch you got to make. And he was really, really close. This pitch just stays kind of down enough, I feel like, for Machado. That pitch is up in the zone a little bit more, but he got him earlier in the third inning, as we saw. Machado knew that he wanted to come after him with a fastball, and that was really the only mistake that he made that cost him. But this guy has been so good, and we've talked about this. And I'm going to reel some of these stats out.
Go for it.
Shota Imanaga is the real deal, dude. You look at this, 34 starts in his big league career. Half of those, 17 of those, he's allowed 1 or 0 runs. Not earned runs, runs in general. He does not give up a lot of runs. Then you go, he's out of those 34 starts, if you just remove 2 of those starts, Cole, if you take away that start against the Mets,
2 clunkers, yeah.
And you go against Milwaukee with the 7 earned runs that he gave up, in those other 32 starts, he has a 2.13 ERA with a whip of .96. This dude is absolutely everything that they thought he would be and way more. He is, as advertised, he is elite. I think when it comes down to it, at the end of the season, we're going to be sitting here talking about him for the Cy Young Award. Last year, he was right there. He should have been in more of the discussion for the Rookie of the Year. But this guy is dominant. He knows what he's doing. He's a student of the game. He's not up there just rocket firing. He pitches very well. He commands the strike zone very well. Not a lot of free passes. He knows how to pitch with runners in scoring position. This guy is awesome.
Yeah, he's the throwing philosopher for a reason, and the nickname is very apropos. And tonight, his philosophy was, I'm not losing back-to-back starts at all in my career, and I'm not letting that start tonight. Shota showing some big-time grit tonight. You have to love that. The splitter, it is nasty, so nasty. In fact, these Cubs, 26-8 in Shota Imanaga starts. That is number 1 in all of Major League Baseball since the start of 2024. That's what it's all about. Another Shota Imanaga, no matter what day it is, when he takes on those San Diego Padres, he is dialed in. You see the ERA, a 1.40, just 3 long balls allowed, and he is extremely efficient when it comes to the strikeouts versus the free passes. You know, he's never about putting those runners on base. And today, well, he was as good as it gets. 0 earned runs, 5 innings pitched. He had 3 free passes, but either way, the Cubs, they came out on top, and that's all you can ask for. And right now, we're asking for Shota Imanaga and Edwin after the game.
そうですね、本当に終盤になるにつれて、本当にこの球場の雰囲気も、多分おそらく逆転を、勝ち越しを信じているパドレスファンばっかりだったので、ものすごくタフな中だったと思いますけども、本当に精神的にも技術的にも本当に素晴らしいリリーフ陣でした。
Yeah, they were great tonight, especially towards the end of the game, where the environment of the ballpark, the Padres fans hoping for that comeback win. Just emotionally, just physically, I think the staff did an amazing job tonight.
You had some traffic on for a couple innings there. What did it take to battle out of that?
今日の登板でランナーが出てた状況が何回かあったんですけど、その苦しい中どうやってそれから出られましたか？
そうですね、3回の、自分でフォアボールを出して満塁を作ってしまったシーンは、相手に無条件で得 得点するチャンスを与えてしまったっていうのはすごく反省点ですし、ああいうイニングを減らしていけばもっと長いイニングも投げれると思うんで、やはりああいうピンチは防ぎたいと思います。
Yeah, so like the third inning where I gave up the walk to load the bases, I think, giving them the free pass for the opportunity to score a run. I think if I can limit those situations, I can go longer innings. So that's a point of reflection tonight.
In the fourth and 10th strikeout, Mickey's back there fist pumping and as happy as anyone. Just what is that like for you to watch him as invested in that moment?
4回に三振取った後に、天谷選手がガッツポーズですごい感情も出してたっていうので、それをピッチャーとして見てどう思いますか？
前回登板から、この登板にかけて彼とはすごく深い、コミュニケーションを重ねてきましたし、本当に今日は彼に操縦してもらった、調子がすごく悪い中でも操縦してもらったのですごく感謝してますし、本当に素晴らしいキャッチャーだと思います。
No, I think he's an amazing catcher. From my past outing to this one, we had a lot of conversations, and today I wasn't feeling the greatest, but he was in the driver's seat, he took control of everything, and it was really thanks to him. So he's amazing.
The 2 errors made that with Machado long at bat. How challenging was it to navigate through that, and what was he trying to do on that last pitch?
そのマチャド選手の打席で、エラーが2つついてすごい長い打席になってしまったんですけど、その中どういう考えでいってたのと、その最後の球とかはどういうイメージで投げてましたか？
自分の中ではあのようなことが起こってしまった時はやっぱチャンスだと捉えなければいけないと思っていて、やはりあそこを抑えて、ベンチだったり周りのプレイヤーからの信頼を得られると思うので、僕は今日そのチャンスを逃してしまったんで、次回はあそこをしっかりと抑えて、周りから信頼を得たいなと思いますし、投げたボールは、自分がこれまで、抑えてきたボールで、ホームランを打たれてたとしたらいいんですけども、あれは本当にマチャド選手が、一番捉えられるコースと高さが投げてしまったんで、本当に自分のミスだと思います。
Yeah, so I think in those situations, I try to think about it as an opportunity, as a chance, where it's a chance to really, when I go back into the dugout, gain the trust of my teammates and coaches. And today I wasn't able to gain that opportunity, but so it's a point of reflection. But I think for the at bat itself, that last pitch, he was fouling a bunch of fastballs, and if I threw a better pitch, I could have got him out. But I think with Machado, I threw him the pitch that he was going to hit, and looking back at it, that's the point of reflection for me.